I really appreciated the opportunity to evaluate this speech because I am not a parent.
Whoa.
And I wonder what you people do all the time.
Disgusting.
I don't remember what my parents did on the day-to-day, teaching me as we were driving in the car, working in the kitchen, doing whatever we did in our quotidian existence. I did not remember that. So this was very interesting to me. And I will not capitulate to the power of our speakers today not using the word of the day. I just want to get that in there. I'm going to start with the extremely positive. I really like the way Sally set it up by addressing John. It was wonderful to acknowledge that because that's important to him and actually to all of us to welcome this new baby into the world. I also like the fact that you had very good stories to illustrate the point, and the stories were on point and didn't meander too much. I can understand that that's something that you rehearsed well and that you really gave some thought to. What I would suggest for next time is less use of notes cards. Either have fewer of them or not using them so much as a crutch, because I think that limited your ability to make gestures, because you were kind of tied to the podium. In fact, you held on to the podium, lectern. You held on to the lectern quite a bit, and if you have less dependence on the cards, and you can step back and get bigger with your gestures, and also get bigger with your speech. I appreciated something somebody else mentioned earlier about how your speech did have some variety, but again, having more space will help you get even more volume and more variety. And Cliff is not here, but Cliff is my evaluator who consistently hammers me on vocal variety because I tend to keep things very intimate and very soft. And I'm learning from Cliff that sometimes you have to be more emphatic and have more volume. Next point that I wanted to bring up is, since this speech was a series of stories, think about next time setting it up as a series of stories and explain that's how you're going to do this for us. So that we, as you go from point to point, we kind of know where you're going and that it's going to be less of a research and more of a personal experience type of speech. One other thing, though, on the positive side, I did like how you used the note card to read the definition of art. I've never thought about the definition of art, and I thought that was pretty cool. Overall, really good speech, and I appreciate the opportunity to evaluate it, and I think you've got a high school. Thank you.